What kind of wedding makes you dig your hands into a cake just to find your destiny? Or where you might get married wearing a poncho, riding a llama, and dancing with the whole village? Picture this. It's 2 a.m., and the wedding party is still going strong. But here's the twist. The bride and groom were already married yesterday, and in just a few hours they'll be burying dolls in the ground while whispering secrets to Mother Earth herself. But here's the real shocker. What if I told you that the most important guest at every Peruvian wedding isn't even human? Welcome to Peru, where weddings aren't just ceremonies. They're 48-hour spiritual odysseys that will make you question everything you think you know about love. It's where marriage isn't just a union between two people. It's a union of ancestors, spirits, Pachamama, or Mother Earth, and yes, sometimes a lot of potatoes. Let's unravel the wonderfully wild, heartwarming, and ancient rituals of Peruvian marriage traditions. So what makes a Peruvian wedding so different that it literally stops time? The answer: they don't just marry each other. They marry the universe itself. In Peru, love isn't just between two people. It's a cosmic contract involving ancestors, mountains, and a 4,000-year-old goddess named Pachamama, Mother Earth, who must personally approve every union. Traditional Peruvian couples, especially in the Andean highlands, perform a ritual called the Pago a la Tierra, or offering to the earth, literally feed the earth during their wedding ceremony, creating a sacred buffet of coca leaves, maize, flowers, seeds, and sweets. Blow smoke to the 4 cardinal directions, and whisper prayers asking for fertility, protection, and balance. Why? Because Pachamama, the Earth Mother, must approve this union. No blessing, no happily ever after. Let's start with the shocking truth about Peruvian engagements. The real party starts the moment someone says yes. But here's the kicker. The groom first has to survive la pedida, literally begging the bride's parents for permission. Imagine a job interview, but for love, and your entire future happiness depends on impressing people who've already decided you're not good enough for their daughter. But wait, it gets better. The day before the big celebration, couples sneak away to City Hall for a secret civil ceremony. That's right. They're already legally married before the real wedding even begins. It's like having a wedding rehearsal, except it's legally binding and nobody told the guests. Why do they do this? Because Peruvian weddings are so intense, so spiritually demanding, that they need to be officially married first, just in case the ancestors decide to interfere. Now, here's where things get absolutely wild. The sacred madness. The wedding. Picture the most beautiful wedding you've ever seen. The bride isn't wearing white. She's draped in layers of vibrant colors that would make a rainbow jealous. She may wear up to 5 handwoven skirts, layered with family history, each telling a story of legacy and tribe. The groom? Forget tuxedos. He'll wear intricately embroidered ponchos woven by the bride's family. The better the design, the higher the respect. Now imagine it's happening at 12,000 feet above sea level, surrounded by snow-capped mountains that are considered living gods called Apus. But here's the part that will give you chills. A mystical shaman approaches the couple carrying a bundle wrapped in coca leaves. Inside, 2 dolls representing the bride and groom. These dolls are blessed, wrapped in sacred leaves, and then buried alive along with a tree seed. As the tree grows, so does their love. If the tree dies, well, let's not think about that. The couple doesn't just exchange vows. They create a sacred offering to Pachamama. The couple whispers their deepest wishes, their fears, their dreams, and then the entire offering is burned or buried as smoke carries their prayers to the mountain spirits. And here's the moment that changes everything. When the shaman blesses the couple in Quechua, the ancient language of the Incas, they're not just becoming husband and wife. They're becoming part of a spiritual lineage that stretches back to the dawn of civilization. After the ceremony, some couples undergo the Tinka ritual, where family elders bless them by sprinkling them with flower petals and perfumed water. It's said to wash away past troubles and welcome joy. Peruvian weddings are never small. In rural towns, the whole village is invited. There's music from traditional bands, dancing that never stops, and a lot of food. Especially that's guinea pig, folks, a delicacy, and potato dishes that honor the Andean crop gods. In fact, the bride may receive up to 50 different types of potatoes as wedding gifts. Sounds odd. Not in Peru. Each variety symbolizes prosperity, family support, and abundance. There's also the despedida, literally the goodbye, where the newlyweds say farewell to their single life, with games, songs, and jokes from friends about the loss of freedom. But wait, you haven't seen anything yet. Enter La Hora Loca, the crazy hour. The moment when Peruvian weddings transform from sacred ceremonies into, well, imagine if Carnival crashed a wedding and decided to stay. Picture this, it's 10 p.m., the guests are well-fed, slightly tipsy, and starting to get tired. Suddenly, sirens wail, lights flash, and an army of costumed performers bursts through the doors. We're talking feathers, sequins, neon colors, masks that look like they escaped from a fever dream, and props that defy all logic. But here's the genius part. This isn't just random chaos. La Hora Loca is strategically designed to give the party a second wind. It's like hitting the reset button on celebration itself. Guests grab glow sticks, don crazy wigs, and suddenly everyone, from toddlers to grandparents, is dancing like their lives depend on it. The shocking truth? This crazy hour can last until 4 a.m. And when it's over, they serve a second dinner to keep the party going even longer. Here's what happens after a Peruvian wedding that will make you rethink everything. While most couples are exhausted after their wedding day, Peruvian newlyweds are just getting started. The celebration continues for days, sometimes weeks. It's not unusual for wedding festivities to pop up randomly months later when distant relatives finally make it to town. But here's the beautiful part. The Peruvian tradition of cintas de la torta, the cake pull, ensures that love keeps spreading. Single women pull ribbons from the wedding cake, and whoever gets the ribbon with the ring attached, she's guaranteed to be the next bride. It's like catching the bouquet, but with a mystical guarantee. Now here's the beautiful irony. After all these seemingly bizarre rituals, despite the layers of symbolism, the doll burials, the earth feeding, the mountain blessings, the crazy hour madness, at its core, Peruvian marriage is about love, connection, and belonging. Whether you're exchanging rings in a church, vows on a beach, or sacred offerings to mountain spirits at 12,000 feet, the moment when two people look into each other's eyes and promise forever, that moment is exactly the same everywhere. The Peruvian couple standing before Pachamama feels the same butterflies, the same overwhelming joy, the same sacred commitment as every couple who has ever dared to believe in forever. Their tears of happiness are the same tears. Their nervous laughter is the same laughter. Their whispered, "I love you," carries the same weight as every "I love you" ever spoken. What makes Peruvian weddings magical isn't the exotic rituals or ancient customs. It's the recognition that love is so powerful, so transformative, that it deserves to be celebrated with the entire universe as witness. So the next time you think your wedding planning is complicated, remember the Peruvian couples who must appease mountain gods, feed Mother Earth, and dance until dawn, all while wearing layers of handwoven textiles in the thin air of the Andes. But also remember this: no matter how strange the customs may seem, every tradition born from love is sacred. Every ritual that celebrates commitment is beautiful. Every culture that honors the mystery of two becoming one is touching something eternal. Because at the end of the day, whether you're in Peru or Peoria, whether you're blessed by shamans or priests, whether you dance to traditional Andean music or top 40 hits, love is still love. Marriage is still marriage. And the miracle of two hearts choosing each other is still the most beautiful mystery in the world. As Mr. Ambot would say, love never fails.